him to be like Tom Cruise's wife or something, and then like
What the
But
hell?
after Katie
Yeah.
Holmes failed,
yeah, it was like after Katie Holmes. Yeah, it was so wild. Like I was like, oh my god, no wonder people are pissed.
Yeah, I knew that people were pissed that she like got into that role, but I mean, looking at it on a service level, I was like, well, I don't know, she sounds fine.
It sounds similar, yeah. But they should not. They should just be doing new songs. They should not be doing old songs. Like I think
Maybe
they
they're
need
trying to
let
catapult
those-
her into fame, utilizing the name of Linkin Park.
Exactly, and that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
I can see why.
fucked up. All right.
oh,
so
you know who? And another. I want to see One Republic if they're around, because I saw them like some of their live shows broadcast, and that looked pretty lit. Have you seen them? Like, hey, I
No,
didn't
I
think they were
haven't
that
seen
good. I thought they only had that one good song, Counting Stars, but those guys rock. Like for real.
I've gone to
They-
a lot of man. I never got into rock until I got to Vegas, but I've gone to see so many fucking different bands.
And
It's
another
crazy.
one I'd like to see, Manskin.
I saw Slipknot,
I've seen
Motorhead,
Slipknot.
and
I haven't seen
Asking
Motorhead.
Alexandria.
Oh,
You can't
I've
say
seen
Motorhead
Asking
now 'cause Jimmy's
Alexandria.
dead.
I love Asking Alexandria. We Came as Romans. I saw them too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super cool.
I haven't seen any of that. I've seen a shit ton of suicidal tendencies.
Yeah, dude.
Suicidal Tendencies. I like.
And then
I haven't seen them live though.
I've seen them live so many times because like Mike
Sig
Neer
New
was-
World is supposed to be this year too. I didn't go last year, and it's all of like the heavy metal like stuff, and it's like kind of like when we were young that they have here with all of the punk rock stuff and all the regular rock stuff, and like kind of going, but like instead of it's like heavy metal.
Right. Okay.
5. Let me see what. So apparently Metallica. I haven't seen Metallica yet, and I want to.
I want them too, but I don't want to pay like $250.
Yeah, it is like 2.
my girl hates Metallica.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I don't like anything after the Black Album. Okay, all the stuff before that is good.
I think also it's just the name, right? Like it's at this point I would like to see Metallica before they stop touring. And
I'd have
stuff.
to see them just like that too. Kind of like you said, you want to see the Rolling Stones, and it's not even like really like you want to see them. It's like,
Yeah.
Just for the experience. I think.
Yeah.
Well, what she hates about it is that the drummer's like not never in time or something. It's like
Oh.
she's always cracking jokes like how the drummer's never in time. Like, but it's Metallica.
The people I want to see, Evanescence. I haven't seen.
Yeah. My girl's seen her. She said that it's not the same live.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was like, well, I mean, I still want to go.
You know who I saw that I was gonna think I hated? Because I was like, oh, I'm just going to this because a bunch of women in my friend group wanted to go, and I was like, ah, fuck it, they're renting a limo and everything. I
Taylor
might as well
Swift.
just go. No, Avril Lavigne.
Oh yeah, dude, she's sick, right?
Yeah, she's awesome live, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That concert is probably one of my favorite concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She is still got it. She still
yeah,
got it.
she's awesome.
If I lived in Vegas, I ran into her at like a craps table.
Nice.
That would be cool. I mean,
She
I
was
can
so
still. You can still play.
She was like
Skater
5 feet tall. I
Royale.
mean, she was cute, but she was like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, next year's lineup doesn't seem that good. Like, no Five Finger Death Punch, no
Aw.
Cradle of Filth.
No 5 flavored fruit punch.
They're gonna have the Flaming Lips, 3 Days Grace.
Okay.
Melvin, Exodus.
The
Oh, Machine
Flaming
Head.
Lips are actually really good.
I haven't heard them either, so maybe it'll be worth it for that.
They have so many
man.
songs that are actually like really good that I didn't even know. Cause you know what? I watched them on like they were live on like Live Nation or something, and I was like, whoa! I was like, who the fuck are these guys? I was like, these guys are fucking rocking it, and it was the Flaming Lips. And I don't even think I actually ever listened to any of their music. But when I saw them live, I was like, these guys are fucking putting on a show.
You know who's really good? Fucking Interrupters. They're from California.
So, I went to a Taking Back Sunday concert a few months ago.
Oh
I
hell
think
yeah!
now almost a year. I love them, right? Their new stuff, nah.
Not
When they were
not so-
performing it, not great.
Yeah.
There was this who was the band? One second.
Yeah, I just went to go see Under Oath on their 20th anniversary of
Holding Absence. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. Holding Absence. They opened for them. They were better than Taking Back Sunday.
Oh shit. That's,
Yeah, I
that's
was like, who the fuck is this band? Like the drummer was on time. They actually like were hitting the cues. Like they were awesome.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, like that's how I found out about the Interrupters. They were opening up for Weezer and Fall Out Boy and Green Day down over at US Bank Stadium.
That sounds like a great one.
Or no, wait, that was I think it was Target Field. It's where the Minnesota Twins play, and we were on the field, but it was like covered up with this hard plastic shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, we were just there was like a pit, and then there was like a bunch of shit outside of the pit, and that's where we were. Like, the pit sounds fun, but I'm not paying that kind of money for just to go into a pit.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like, it was way more than being that close. You know, we were close. I was like, fuck that. I think the pit was like double. But yeah, that was really good. I mean, it sounded really good, but if you're like in the nosebleeds, I'm sure it didn't sound that great.
Yeah, I like going to like the House of Blues here. I
Oh,
think that
yeah.
that's it's a great venue to see a couple like small lineup, just great sound, great stage. Tickets sometimes are a little expensive, but I mean, what are you gonna expect out of being an MGM property?
Yeah, it's like we're like 2.5. It says 2 hours GPS, but it's always 3 because bathroom breaks or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's how far it is for us to go do anything that's remotely kind of fun. Other than like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. Oh, thanks, Remy. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, you want me to add you? Okay. I'll add you on Discord. So yeah, like it's quite a bit of a hike to go see anything like big stage. I think they had like Stained and something here in town. Cause like we have a rock station or whatever, so like they kind of have like a local venue that they can kind of get smaller shows going. Oh no, what happened? Am I still good?
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I looked on my screen and it froze.
Well, how about if you lived in like England? I forgot. It was one of the Pink Floyd guys. It was like David Gilmour, like Roger Waters was doing like little live performances. He's just showing up at pubs and like performing.
Oh, that's
Like a
dope.
year or two ago. Did you see that?
No.
That's why. Nah, I didn't see that, but that I like that about like cities like New York, because you can go to a jazz club and then just have some fucking legend just stroll up and just like do some contemporary jazz playing, like, or like some guitar, like just threshing on the guitar and just like randomly, which is dope as fuck. Like I
Well, the
enjoyed that.
Pink Floyd guy was showing up in like random, like small ass spots, like Sheffield, England, like a little local pub with like 50 people and performing.
Oh man. See,
That
those
is
those
awesome.
intimate shows are so much better.
No, like for free too. He was just showing up and like he'd show up, have some drinks, and if it was a cool vibe, he'd be like, someone would recognize him. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's me." He'd be like, "How about I perform some songs? Does everyone want that?" They'd be like, "Yeah."
Fuck
And he's
yeah.
like, "All right, I'll be back in a minute." He'd come back with like a guitar and just perform. And I was like, "Oh really?" And then he started doing a thing where they actually were going to local things. It was all sold out. Like there was like venues with like 200 or less people, and it was like $50.
Oh wow.
Like, and I was like, "That's just crazy." He was just doing it to just perform and get out there and meet with people, basically.
Damn.
And like it was $50, and it was like he was like, "That's how much it cost me to like bring my equipment over there and hire some roadies." You know, like
Yeah.
like I ain't trying to go out of pocket, but I want to like go share the music.
Yeah.
Because people were like, "How do you make money?" He's like, "I'm not making money." He's like, "I'm just covering my expenses." He's like, "And I'm glad to be able to do that." He's like, "I don't need to make money." He's like, "But I'd like not to spend money, you know,
Right.
performing." Better catch up. You can, where you going?
Oh, I had to fix my my Twitch. It was frozen. Oh no, he's getting fucked up. Dude. Oh my god, DPS as a tank is so miserable.
Yeah, I'm about to do. I think I'm gonna go Great Sword Wand for my off build.
Yeah, is that kind of the new
It's either if you want to stay, um, for PvP stuff. If you want to stay tank, it's SNS Wand. Like in the zones, like where we need some healers, but you still want to have higher, participation
Survivability.
and survivability. Going SNS Wand is the. But if we're gonna be doing GVG or peace bosses, right? Just going Great Sword Wand is such a higher participation ratio. Because you just have higher damage
Yeah.
and you can heal. Which gives you participation too.
Oh, he didn't get stuck on the bridge. Nice.
So I think I'm just gonna go Great Sword Wand for those peace bosses to have higher participation for higher loot rates for the guild.
Honestly, you don't do any healing barely.
Well,
Don't-
if you're in a group in a guild group, right? Just have them take damage on purpose.
The only one I even heal on is like Nirma or what's his name, the rock one that we were doing.
Yeah.
The other one's like you don't even have to heal barely. And maybe the
But
werewolf guy.
Nirma, Talus, but like ones like a dentist. Yeah, the dentist doesn't really do much damage. But you can.
Mordecai does. With the poison.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think Nermo is the most, and then Mordecai. Like people are
It's
dying. on
funny
Nermo.
how it got to the point where the bosses like getting participation as a DPS race more than anything else.
I've
Well,
yet to get
I've-
any kind of drop from a world
Hey,
boss or
Hey, even when I
guild
felt like
raids.
I was healing the shit out of everyone because everyone's under geared, and I'm healing the shit out of everyone, and everyone's taking damage at the beginning,
I've only
still
got
wasn't
one,
getting
so.
drops. It's not calculated properly for healing.
Yeah, or tank.
I would not want. You're saying you get more participation for healing? No, I don't think so. Take it from me as a healer. You get the DPS is way better fucking factored in there. Their healing
Yes.
calculations are jacked.
Well, yes, I can agree that the best thing to do is if you can just go double DPS. But one, going building a wand, doing a wand build, one helps with GVGs, right? And it helps with PvP overall because healers are just needed in overall. And if so, in my opinion, the best of circumstances is to go wand to not only have the ability to switch off if needed, but also still have a higher participation than just going great sword and SNS.
Okay, well, okay. For the GVG and stuff, yeah, but for don't think it's gonna help your loot. You're better off being pure DPS as opposed to any kind
Understood.
of heals for world boss shit.
Okay.
And I know because I've already got like boss drops on my alt that has shit gear that's great sword dagger, and I don't get shit on my healer.
Okay.
100%.
That's good to know.
Like this shit is fucked. And even I think the loot is even shit when you're even in like dungeons and we're in a group and you could be pulling 20 things and I'm healing everyone. I still think it's factored in and it's shit towards the healer.
Right.
They make way more lucent on my alt that's great sword dagger when I go farm
The
shit.
ratio of participation should be set to threat generation and healing higher than it is for DPS.
Right.
Well, even if I'm healing
Just
and
to
I'm
have a
healing,
remote chance.
even if I'm healing and I'm pulling aggro because I'm healing and I'm DPSing because the heals in this require you to actually DPS when you're doing, you know, like the open world
Yeah.
dungeons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling aggro, I still don't get anything. It's like it doesn't even count almost. It's
And
like,
to that point, I think just aggro generation doesn't count for anything. And I'm assuming it's because DPS also create aggro. So they would have to change the ratios entirely. But I
well, I
don't
think
know.
the problem, yeah, because you could get aggro because you're hitting a mob the tank's not even hitting. So you can get
Yeah,
aggro.
I mean,
But
my
I do
my
target of target, so I'm hitting the one the tank's hitting, and I still sometimes, even as healer,
My-
get it.
my
and-
point in saying that is, if you in your game you have a tank and healer problem where people just don't want to play those classes, incentivize those classes by creating a higher probable chance of loot dropping for those classes.
I agree. I mean, if you look at all the world bosses, how many fucking times do you see a healer get anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, hardly any. It's
Like,
same with the
like
tank.
never.
It's the same way.
Like I was flabbergasted. I got a drop the other day.
The amount of Nirma shields that I've seen, I can count in my two hands. It's like hardly anyone has that fucking shield.
Right. Yeah, it's a tough drop to get.
I mean, it's like you almost need to be like, it's like they're not counting the damage mitigation tanks they're doing. But if you were like a damage tank and not a mitigation tank, then they might count it better because you're doing more damage almost. I don't know what they're like factoring in. I don't know how it works, but whatever they say they're doing, it's like it's not. It doesn't seem true. It seems like they only really factor in DPS.
They did say, but they didn't provide any ratios, right? So how the
Oh.
fuck can you know how much healing in itself accounts for your participation if they don't provide the ratio comparisons, right? Like
Exactly.
there's no way that you can know. And then you know that aggro itself or threat generation has nothing to do with it because they didn't even mention it in the post. And then you already looking by at if you look at a lot of the data that guilds have been releasing, none of their tanks, like the tanks, hardly any of their tanks ever get gear.
Right.
So, and the distribution list shows it because if you're in a guild, it shows who got the piece of gear, right? So it's like hardly any time that there's drops, it's like rarely 1 to like 20 of that maybe a tank will get something.
No, I mean, look at, and we did excavator a shit ton of times, and we got 2 wands. And we've done it like so many times. Like healers, like yeah, like none of the healing shit's dropping or the tank shit barely. And that's because it's generating loot priority also based upon the DPS favoritism.
Well, DPS is pretty much the majority of the players. So, and that's what people want to play.
Okay, but they'll have a boss and it'll have a healing weapon, a tank weapon,
I feel
and
like
a DPS
that
weapon, and the DPS weapon drops 5 out of 7
I
times.
feel like that in itself is the problem, right? Because yeah, you have a lot more DPS players,
And they're trying to
but
keep
that's
people
the
playing.
that's the problem, right? It's like if you don't have good loot distribution for your healers and your tanks, no one's gonna want to play those classes.
Right.
They're gonna play the
problem.
classes that give the most priority on loot.
Well, it's not rewarding. I mean, look, I'm never going to get on the kill list or anything.
Right.
And you get
Yeah.
rewarded for being on the kill list. Like, there's no way I could get to be the Eclipse person. What if I PvP'd 24 hours a day? I still couldn't get the Eclipse because
Yeah,
I'm
some
only
of
going
those-
to be getting assists. And they don't
Yeah, it's-
barely count that either.
Yeah, because those count as like what 1 to 3 points or 1 to 5 points.
Let's say a kill's like 10 points and assist is like 1 to 3 depending on how much you assisted. So, and say like your person's completely gonna die if you didn't heal them. They don't care.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this game definitely has some systems that it can be working better.
it's skewed in favor of DPS. It does not count healing at all, really.
Yeah. In my opinion, though,
Or tanking.
that's why if you prioritize those classes and loot distribution is changed to at least drop something for your tanks and healers, you're gonna have people wanting to be those classes because they want gear, they want loot. That's the reward, right? The reward is getting that piece of gear that everyone's after.
Like I have an excavator one, and I can't even trade it because the cheapest trait is 4,000 lucent for wildkin damage. So if I want to put a trash trait, 'cause I already have a wildkin damage actually. If I want to add a trait, I have to put a wildkin damage and then re-roll it for 4,000 lucent.
Ooh.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
It was
Jesus
10,000.
fucking Christ!
It was 10,000 2 weeks ago, but it's 4,000 for a trait, dude.
That's crazy.
Not
It
like,
might as well be useless, other than what's
that's
on
what
it.
I was
you know?
trying to. So that's why I was explaining to you. You don't want some of these crazy
That's why
world
those-
drop bosses in your build because it's useless.
Yeah,
Unless
and
you have like
that's-
10,000 lucent.
that's
Unless
where
you
I
got a
fucked
credit
up some
card.
too. That's where I fucked up some too. Like I definitely got some purples that I shouldn't have switched to early. And the best way to do it is just keep the purple in your bags until you get another drop, and then maybe you can drain some stats into it.
Bro, I don't even use the excavator because of that. I use the fucking Laquarius that's triple traded.
Yeah.
I think I still spent like 2,000 lucent on that. Like, you know what I mean?
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. My weapons are fully traded, but I mean they're just dungeon shit.
No, it's dungeon, but it was expensive because it's a fucking healer weapon that don't drop. And I got it like a while ago when prices were real high.
Yeah.
I think I found one of the traits, and then I ran it a shit ton of times. I was like, it's not dropping. I'll just buy it. And-
Apparently, that's from what I've heard is that right before T2, the market should be crashing a bit.
But I fucked up. I could have done it cheaper, but I didn't know I could mix like another tomes fucking thing instead of the
Oh
Aquarius.
yeah.
I didn't know, and I didn't want to chance it, so I was like, okay, so it's about the expensive Aquarius one. So I did fuck up, but that was like the second week of the game.
Yep, I fucked up like that too at first.
So I spent like, it would have cost probably 1,000 to do it, but I spent like close to 2,000 because I just didn't know.
Oh, I didn't even look at the auction house for like 3 weeks.
Oh, I did.
I opened it
My
up and went,
buddy-
oh, that's cool, and then closed it
my
and just
buddy-
kept running.
Just every purple drop he would get, he would just sell it, and he made like 16,000 lucent in the first 2 weeks.
See, I didn't know how to sell
Yeah.
anything or do anything, so I stashed everything, and I just held on to it.
That's good too. I mean, because then you're not fucking up as much as everybody else, but also you're not.
I wasn't
If you
making
just-
anything, yeah.
It's like people that left their money into their Wells Fargo account and didn't invest it when they were like in the 1980s, right?
Right.
Or like that money just sat there doing nothing.
Well, yeah, I missed out on all the big boom of
Yeah.
25%
Lucent.
interest rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Parrot mail.
Yeah, anyway, anyway, but now I know. Like that's like my alt. I haven't spent any Lucent. It has like 2,600 gear score. I spent 0. And it's all just blues. It's all dungeon blues, and I just smashed the blues into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with my I might go something else. Like I might fix like a go wand and something else like another or go like a
One staff or something.
great sword staff or something later on. I'm just not a big DPS head. I've always been a support player.
Yeah, me too.
Whether
ESO, I
tank
was a
or
tank.
healer. So I just where I feel at home. It's what I like to do. So I don't know.
But if it
Getting
feels
into a
bad,
guild-
it kind of like, maybe
Yeah,
I should go
and
DPS.
I think that's why like being in a guild like this, like Obsidian, because like everything's kind of like everyone has at least a chance, right? It's not like the loot is locked for the select few,
Right.
which is
Oh,
nice.
put in work, you get loot.
Yeah, exactly. And I enjoy that. That's why I left Black Sails, because it's like as a supporting character, it didn't fucking matter how much times I showed up to events. I was never even close to the list of potential like people of getting the loot, because they rather trash it for Lucent or sell it for Lucent than give it to someone that's not on the main team.
Oh, that's fucked up. You saw
Yeah.
we're trying to give people get tanks. Excuse me, tanks and healers geared up. But then
Yeah.
if there's extra shit no one wants, we try to give it to someone to sell, or sell it and spread out the money if it's expensive.
Yeah, and that's why I like, out of any of the guilds that I've been on so far, you guys are like, this guild is one of the only ones that's been the most fair with loot.
We're trying. Some people don't think it's fair. Like one guy was like, we had one day 4 people QQ'd because they didn't get the fucking a dentist sword, and it was like they just joined that day, and they're like, do we get to roll for it? And we're like, no, you just got here. We're like, get in line.
Right.
And they quit, and we're like, all right, well, peace out. Don't need you anyway.
Yeah. Well, it was like my first day. Like, it was a cloak that I needed. It was a purple cloak that I needed, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother asking because it's my first day. I know damn well I'm not gonna get it.
Well, that actually, I got the purple cloak, right?
Yeah.
But I was there. I just started in the guild a few days before you.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, look, I need it. It's gonna be my first world drop. But if there's priority on someone that's been here before me, just I'm okay, not getting it.
Right.
So I think that goes a long way too, right? Your attitude towards it, and then we just ended up rolling for it. So, so
Yeah.
I mean, I like, to me that makes perfect sense. That's
Yeah,
fair.
because I mean, I had just joined like literally 2 hours before that, before all that went down.
Okay.
I was like, I don't
Yeah, I
even
was
know who's
already
who
in the guild
anymore.
like I think a couple of days.
You'd be
But
surprised at how many people quit because it's a guild raid. It dropped and they picked it up and they're like, oh, it's mine. It was like, oh, really? There's like 40 of us here, but it's yours because it dropped. And they're like, that's not even. That's a tank item. Someone dropped, like, quit. They were like a, I don't know, crossbow dagger, and they quit because they didn't
They-
get the tank that dropped when they picked it up.
So they
They're
could
like,
sell
dropped
it.
to me. I get it. And they're like, that's not how it works. And they're like, oh, fuck that, and they left. And they're like, you wouldn't even be in this raid if it wasn't for everyone else putting in work to
Right,
make it so
yep.
we could do all these bosses. And they had just joined that day too.
imagine having them.
That's out of pocket, bro.
Yeah, that is out of pocket. But imagine them going to a world boss. What are the chances there that they're gonna get a drop? Like, come on now,
Exactly.
man. Like, use your goddamn head.
Exactly. These people can't think.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have a higher probability of loot. Maybe you get a
Your
tank piece.
DPS, but
Guess what? You know how far it's gonna go for you to get a tank piece that drops and then a tank gets it? And if you're in the guild long enough, you're gonna get prio on an item when somebody else gets it.
yeah, like maybe a tank will get a DPS piece, and they'll be like, "Well, that goes to this guy." Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for giving me the piece when it dropped. Like, I appreciate it. And then now you're gonna be rated higher. Like, people are
Yeah.
gonna be more inclined in giving you stuff.
Exactly. I'm at like the bottom of the list now. Because I got an excavator wand, even though it has shit trait and I can never do anything with it.
Yeah, I got a shit trait cloak, but I mean, a shit trait cloak is still better than no cloak at all, right?
Right.
Well, for me, the excavator wand, as I
It's just
said,
gonna take some
4,000
work to try
for
to
wild
fix it.
You
Wild damage.
so you can first off, you can unlock traits with the unlocked trait stones, right?
Yes.
And then you can the what's gonna suck for you is re-rolling that trait on the excavator wand.
Oh,
Like
It's 4,000 each. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't afford that. So
yeah, that you won't be able to. Yeah, that
no,
sucks.
you know what? In a few patches, they're gonna make it so you can get the world bosses from the dungeons, as I said. So I'll just farm the shit out of the dungeons, and I'll spend 200 tokens or 4
Oh, wait, really?
salvation. Yeah, and then I'll
Well,
get it.
When are they gonna do that?
Like around December, like or January,
Okay.
and we don't know which items are gonna be yet, but basically they're gonna make it. I call it tier 1.5, like the world boss shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it so you can get select items from world boss. It's kind of like how right now you can get all the stuff from the salvations. They're gonna add like another category that's gonna be more expensive, and you're gonna
Okay.
get the tokens from doing the heroic dungeons that they add.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I'm just gonna trade it out then, and it'll still
So-
be good. It won't be as good as tier 2 because tier 2 will be right around the corner, but it'll
So
take
all
me
these
through
guilds that have been farming and just raging at like locking gear behind like Eclipse and stuff like that, that gap is just gonna close when that happens.
Right. And that's
Yeah,
why they're doing it.
Exactly. So it doesn't really matter. All these people are raging about it, and I'm like, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You just have to grind, and you'll get it from your tokens from doing the heroic.
Yep.
And they probably, like how they have the random thing, they probably will implement that as well in the heroic at some point. I wouldn't want to do that at the beginning because, you know, like,
Damn, I fucked him
you're
up.
going to get shitters in there. But eventually, if they have a random, you'll be able to do it and actually clear the shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm almost at 3K. At 27. Trying to get there.
I can almost get a
There you
piece
go.
of gear here in a few. I just need to run 2 more dungeons.
So yeah, I'm not gonna spend money. Even if I had 10,000 loosened, I wouldn't spend it on the excavator. I would spend it on the rest of my gear to make my gear super epic, and then just use the Aquarius that I'm using still.
Yep, that makes sense.
He's pulling his cock out!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who goes there?
I don't know why it disconnected me and reconnected me to Discord.
I don't know. So anyway, there's hope to get all the stuff you want from these bosses, even if you don't get the drop from this. We'll just see what the loot pool is, but I have to expect it to be like some of the more choice items.
I wonder.
Like, I expect they'll probably add stuff like the Phantom Wolf boots will be in there. The Shot Commander helm. They're gonna add the items like that right now are like, you know, like 20,000, 30,000 will be in that loot pool. And you won't have to get it from like Grand Alon. You'll be able to get it from the Heroic Dungeon.
Oh, those things are gonna drop in price so hard.
No, well, as I said, they're gonna be part of the, yeah, exactly, but that's the point of it, because they want everyone to get geared up before the tier 2 comes out, so they're gonna put all that stuff in the Heroic Dungeon. And that's when, as I said, I'm gonna get my excavator fixed up.
Have you guys ever seen someone called Amelia Bunny?
No, what's
Does
that?
that name ring a bell?
Is that a porn
No.
star?
Is it a porn star? I don't know.
Sounds like a porn star to me.
I got a request from someone, and I always ignore like random requests, but this one like seems like a legit Discord account.
Well, I don't know when was the account created?
Like 2019 or something like that.
Well, then that's like if it's created like in 2024, I'd be like, this is a scam. But if it's 2019, it's not a scam. It still might be like someone advertising an Instagram or like OnlyFans, but it's like a legit person.
They have a valid like welcome. I'm a gamer. VTuber, friends and family. You choose your friends. Like a little quote, you know.
Right.
And then it says Amelia 06577 created in 2019. So I'm like, okay, well it sounds like that's a valid.
They would have been kicked from Discord by now if it was something nefarious, because it's 5 years old.
Yeah.
They would have been banned.
I don't know.
No, they would have been banned. I mean, might as well accept. I had a friend, he got banned because he went into a Discord that some people were discussing like Tarkov cheats, and he got banned from Discord and had to make a new account. Discord tries to be like, you know, they just posted like in the, like, say it was like in this website, someone posted where you could buy cheats, and he looked at it. He didn't buy it or anything, but he was like in the same thread, and he got banned. He didn't even talk. He was just in the website.
That's crazy.
So if this person, like, Discord bans people that are up to anything. So that sounds legit.
I'll add them and see what. I won't say anything though. I'll see if they reach out.
That might even just be one of the guildies, and they're just quiet. And
Well,
that's
it doesn't have mutual for this one, but they added me after I joined this Discord. That's the only change in my activity.
Well, anyway, I don't think it sounds nefarious.
Yeah.
As I said, Discord does a good job of banning people that are up to weird shit.
Yeah. We'll see.
They are listening, okay?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, everybody's listening now. That's how they get you.
It's owned by Microsoft now.
For real?
Yep. Microsoft bought it in like 2022 or some shit. They bought a majority stake of it.
Yeah, that's why you can get Discord on Xbox but not PlayStation.
You can make it work on PlayStation, but you can't stream anything or do it. It's hard to make it work.
Yeah, it's challenging. Wow. It looks like I opened that circle up twice.
Is Circus still open, or do they finally tear
Yeah.
that spot down?
I forgot.
How
I
do you
think
not
they
know?
had-
You live right there. You like drive
Yeah,
by it,
but-
like every day.
No, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. Actually, they are. It's one of the most profitable pieces of property owned.
I thought
in
they tore
Vegas.
it down and they put something in the back of it. Like they put something else. And oh, sorry, it's Excalibur. I'm thinking of that was next on the list. not
Yeah.
Circus. Oh, Excalibur. It's still there. Their steakhouse is really good there, actually.
So the one, I never went to that one.
It's actually really good because they have a dry age chamber there.
Yeah.
The worst steakhouse in Vegas that I've been to is Boa and Caesars.
Y'all want
I don't
run
go to
some
any
Shadow
of-
Crypt?
Hands down, the worst, or maybe it was in Bellagio. One of the two. Boa, hands down, the worst steakhouse I've ever been to in my entire life.
You know what I fucking
That's
miss,
good to
dude?
know.
Bonanza. Bonanza
Never
was the
heard of
shit.
that.
It's like a buffet type deal, but it was like real food and not that like fake shit. Like you could go get rack of ribs or half rack of ribs and shit.
What are you doing at this spot? You have no tokens.
This
You're
spot,
an autopilot. You have no tokens.
I have 3,953 contract tokens.
Oh, I can't see it then. It looked like 0.
No,
Yeah, it does look
I
like
have
zero.
I have 0 dimensional.
Oh, there it goes. No, what looked like 0 there too because I couldn't see it. I was like, what are you doing? You're an autopilot. Go to sleep.
No, once I run out of these tokens, I'm pretty much fucked.
Now that that's when you start alt.
The alt,
Yeah. Easy.
yeah.
It only took me like 8 hours to level my alt. And I think it took
Yeah,
my main,
the
like-
leveling alt is so much faster.
It took me 25 or 30 hours to level my main. I think it took me 8 or 10 hours to level alt.
Jeez.
I'll say though, hey, launch day was insane on this game.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to be a part of a launch again.
Yeah, like a good launch. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
it
good
was.
launch for sure.
I'm just glad I wasn't in Europe. 'Cause
Oh,
they were getting server disconnects and they were in server queues for like 2 hours.
Oh,
3
shit.
Oh,
hours.
yeah, it fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, let me open up these 20 bags.
Yep. No, make sure you have enough space, dude. Otherwise, it'll fucking give you the bag error and just delete them after it doesn't open them.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had 24 bags and I tried to open them all and it was too much. And it only opened 4 and then deleted the rest.
Oh. That's a rip.
So I would go to storage and make sure you like dump your shit and you have enough space. It's like a issue they're having. They still haven't fixed it. Or
Yeah.
if they did, they silently fixed it and pretended like the issue never existed.
They said that on their main
The bag issue.
yeah.
Well, it happened to me, and there's no way to it happened to me twice even. And one time I had like 50 bag spaces open, And I was opening up 27 bags, and it only opened up 3 of them, and the rest just disappeared.
Oh shit.
Damn.
But one time, I had like around his amount of storage, like it was 120 or so out of 160 or 150, and I guess it overflowed it. And after opening 4 bags, which makes no sense, and the rest of the bags just disappeared. It did not
That
give me
fucking
loot.
sucks.
So that's why I told him to like empty your shit when you do it, and open them all at once. Don't open just 4 or 3, because if you open 1 or 2, the others just did. Because you know what happened? I didn't have enough space, so I opened up 4 bags only, one at a time, and then after that they just all disappeared.
That's fucked.
Alright, well, I had
Yeah,
plenty.
just open all.
I had plenty. Breaches of execution.
The only time I ran out of space, I was doing like guild contracts, killing wildkins, and getting gray gear, so I wasn't too worried.
Well, I was doing the same thing, but I didn't notice, and when I clicked open all the bags, it said you're out of space, and I was like, okay, and then the bags disappeared. So I clicked like open 27 bags or whatever. I said you don't have enough space. So I went and cleared space, and then I was like, okay, well, I tried to open all 27 bags again, and I had like 70 out of 150. So I had space, and it wouldn't do it. So I clicked one bag and opened it. I clicked another bag, opened it. I clicked one more bag, opened it. I clicked one more, and then the rest of the bags disappeared.
Damn.
And then the other time it said I don't have enough space, and I clicked on it, and I had like 24 bags. Same kind of
Baelix.
deal.
Good looks, Baelix.
And they just
What happened?
disappeared. It said not enough space, and then the bags disappeared. It gave an error. Known issue.
So add all that shit to it. For the blessing.
Yeah, it's saying just push the blessing.
Yeah, okay.
It's only worth 10 lucent, even if it sells. Might as well just push the blessing. If you push the blessing up enough, you could add a blue for free, or instead of buying a purple trait.
Yeah, you buy if the trait is less expensive off blues, like an endurance trait, just buy a bunch of 10 lucent blue traits.
Yeah, exactly.
So I should use it when I get
400.
400.
I mean, 400 is guaranteed. You could do less, but it's not guaranteed. 400 is a guarantee point.
Is there a way
No,
to
I think you'll like the Ellis Island spot.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out.
'Cause
I just
you
never.
also- you
I've
sound
been
like
there
you like-
so many times, and I just never looked at that part of the hotel.
Yep. I think you'll like it though, because it sounds like you like the more old school spots, like the way that
Yeah.
spot is old Vegas spot.
Art
That's it.
District, Fremont. That's kind of the shit that I like more than going to the Strip, man.
Yeah, no, that's the stuff I liked about it. That's why I'm telling you all this Boulder Highway, Boulder Station. I used to like the Sam's spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like Golden Palace or whatever. Whatever that was called, Golden Palace.
Hell
I
yeah.
used to like all
some
those
free
things.
purple gloves right there.
Because as I said, I don't get spending like $12 for a beer when I could go down the street and spend like $3 or $5. You know,
Yeah.
and those are my people, the $3 or $5 people, not the $12 people.
Ranged endurance. Hmm.
It's fun. I had one homie when we'd go to that rib spot, he'd smash 2 full racks of ribs.
Oh my god, that's fucking next level.
He was a beast. And I'd be like, "How'd you do that?" And he'd be like, "I didn't eat for 2 days." And I'd be like, "Stop lying! I seen you eat last night." And he was like, "He'd be like, well, I didn't eat enough." He was like, "I'm saving my appetite." I love that guy. Cracked me up. He would smash 2 full racks of ribs.
Jeez.
And then when we went out, he'd be passed out like for like the whole day. It would just give him that itis, dude. He'd just be knocked out. But you know, and we'd make fun of him, and he'd be like, "You didn't even go out with us. We went gambling. We went and saw like Ceylon Dion and this and that." He'd be like, "It's all good. I ate my ribs. I'm chill." Like, that dude was fucking homie. But I'd be like, "Why you smash so hard?" He'd be like, "Man, you can't get a deal like this in LA." He's like, "I'm stocking up." And I'm like, "Okay."
I'm stocking up.
Like, I don't get it. But okay. Like,
Oh man, that's so
he's like,
good.
"I gotta fill up the tank," and I was like, "All right."
Like going to edge of town and filling up the tank before you leave.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, "It's not gasoline." He's like, "But it is for the human." I'm like, "Okay." Like, I was like, "I can't argue with that, but still, isn't that a little overdoing it?" He's like, "No, I'm good." He's like, "No, I don't need to eat till tomorrow." Because then later on, we'd be like, "Hey, let's go eat." He'd be like, "No, I'm good." Because you know what? You know what it was? He didn't want to eat on the strip and pay like $10 for a slice of pizza. That was the deal, really.
So he just fucking filled up and then was Gucci all day.
Yeah. Because he knew in the morning, we were like the next morning, we were going to go somewhere good. Like every morning, we go somewhere good off strip. Like,
Yeah.
and he knew. Most likely, probably back to the rib spot.
Oh, it's evasion on the pants. Damn. That would have been a free upgrade right there.
Oh, you know who? Hey, I've just while we were sitting here, I was listening to the 8Ks.
What?
8Ks. I didn't know it was a lady. I thought it was like a duo. Actually, I didn't even know who it was. Some German lady. I guess she's German. Well, I don't know. She's in Germany, so I don't know what she is. But anyway, plays like techno progressive trance.
Nice.
I like that stuff.
Getting down, dude. She just did. I was strolling through YouTube and I saw this because I like some of the tracks by them. I've heard.
Yeah.
This shit is
I've
pretty
never heard
good.
of them.
I mean, dude, I'm on my second listen right now of the same thing because it just ended and I was like, I'm putting it back on. This shit is good. That's how good it was. I was like, I gotta listen to that again and turn it up a little bit.
Shit, was it executioner? Fuck, I don't even remember.
Those are executioner pants.
Yeah, it must have been the ones I got. I don't even remember the trait now. Damn it. Okay, so the good ones are magic evasion, range evasion, debuff.
Dude, how this
Range
guy
evasion. Yes.
named thinks Bussy Slayer.
It's a W chat. It's a
Forgets to hit
W.
forgets to hit Q on Carnix and just fucking dies. Only Bussy is getting slayed today is by Carnix, and that's yours, brother.
Oh, and then hey, that I linked it to, but hey, it's in an old industrial park. This is the sweetest, like the coolest, like
I love-
location I think I've ever seen. It says
Well,
it's,
you- Go
what's
ahead.
in. It says it's in the something house of steelwork. It's an old steel mill. They turned it into a rave.
Oh,
God.
that sounds so good.
It's like the sickest like location I've ever seen, dude.
Oh,
You know,
have
I
you
like
seen what
that
Andy
shit
C is
because
doing?
those cargo, those old cargo warehouse or like shipyard areas where they do like the raves. Those things are fucking awesome because the vibrations off the steel is just insane.
So good, right?
Yeah, it like actually
Well, this is like
changes this down.
this is they're doing aerials and it's like a straight up plant and you can see all the giant boilers and like the cranes and everything and they're in like the warehouse area where I guess they'd warehouse and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
all the steel work everywhere. This like and I guess because this is from when Germany was like steel manufacturing and coal and
Yeah.
now it's been retired and they turned it into a monument and like a rave place. It's
Damn.
That's awesome.
fucking insane. It's so sick.
That's what we need people to do here. Like, if imagine one of those steel or one of those mill factories in Philly or like Boston.
Or like the
And-
old, like in Detroit, the old places where
Yeah.
they build Chevys and they don't anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine one of those old big ass warehouse buildings straight in the middle of fucking downtown, just changing that shit changing that shit into like a rave spot. That would be dope.
That's what this is, and it is so sick.
Dude, everybody in my party just got fucking hit.
That's because someone was standing outside of the thing.
No. It was the Q. No one pressed Q.
Oh wow. It's called Landschaftspark Duisburg, Germany. The Duisburg Landscape Park. It used to be an old steel mill or something. Or coal plant. I'm gonna look it up. It was a coal mill plant and steel production plant, abandoned in 1985, and in 1991, they turned it into like a park area and like a monument. But now they have raves and shit.
Do you think I can kill Carnix by myself?
Go for it.
Yeah,
dude.
he doesn't do any damage. What percentage is he at?
56%.
No. Well,
I might
maybe
be
if you
able
just
to.
don't get hit by anything.
I have like
but
I have like 22k when I pop everything.
yeah, but it's just if it was 30%, I'd say yeah, but 20.
I have all my cooldowns up. I might be able to do this. Let me see. I might pop some stuff.
Bro, that is the sickest fucking venue. You know what? That is almost it. This is just as cool as the one in England that just closed down. The one that's in between the industrial parks. I forgot what it's called right now. The Tinderbox or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's the name of it. Yeah. Tinderbox.
I think that's what it was
no.
called. Maybe it wasn't. It's called something like that. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's called something like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they just shut it down though. Finally. They said it was like too decrepit, but that's bullshit. What they're gonna do is build apartments there.
Yeah, they get more.
The
Those
boiler
places,
room, that's what it's called.
they get more money off of building fucking apartment buildings and shit than anything else. But the problem is a lot of the times in those cities is the zoning regulations, the laws for all that shit are so old that it's hard to get them to stop.
It was called
Um,
the boiler room. That's what it was.
Oh,
But
they
I think
closed
it's
the boiler room?
in England.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the one that was like in an industrial park. It was like in the middle of like the industrial shit.
Yeah.
They closed it down. That whole like industrial thing got bought out. They're gonna clean it up and turn it into like a giant like office and like apartment complex deal. Cause that was the original boiler room. They have them now in Tennessee. They have them all over, but that was like the original one, right?
Yeah, I think that was the OG one.
And
But
that
now
one's like
they're all
super
over.
industrial and cool. But well, you know how that one started is they were just doing underground raves in an abandoned industrial park.
Yeah. Oh, then they started bringing out big names, and it was like,
Yeah, so yeah, like to this
oh,
abandoned industrial park.
yeah,
Exactly. And they were doing like protests and shit against like them, how they're trying to stop the rave. That's why it became so famous, right? And then it
yeah.
became a big name fucking venue, and they went worldwide because they sold out. Somehow they ended up, I don't even know.
Yeah, don't they
yeah,
have like one, like a boiler room in Shanghai, a boiler room in
Exactly. They have a
fucking,
bunch now.
yeah, in
Exactly.
Tokyo. Yeah, they have a bunch out around the
I
world
think
now.
they have one
Well, the
over
original
on
one,
the
I
East
think that's
Coast
it was the
somewhere.
boiler room. Either the boiler room or the tinder box or something in England is the one that's getting shut down. They did their final concert, like Mal P was there or something.
Hmm. Yeah, dude, some crazy shit going on.
This is like pretty much just as cool as that.
God, I'm so
Yeah,
close.
I've seen some of those sets from Boiler Room. They're pretty dope.
Well, Carl Cox, I think that's where he did his like long ass set.
Yeah, he's done some stupidly long
No, I think he
sets.
did it at that boiler room spot.
Yeah. Yeah, man, Carl Cox is the man, dude.
Remember, he used to own 3 clubs in Ibiza.
I wonder why he got rid of them. Or does he
Too
still own
much
them?
work for him.
Well, he just did his final residency there over at Space.
That was his club.
Yeah. Oh, that was his? Fuck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna hit the sack.
All right. Good night, bro.
Alright.
Later, brothers.
See
It was
you
good
later.
talking to you
Yeah,
guys.
for sure.
We'll
Have a good
we'll talk tomorrow or later today.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tomorrow until you sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly,
true.
exactly.
I like that one. All right, later, boys.
Alright, check it later. Alright, so now that my bag is cleared, let's go level up some skills.
Oh, say goodbye to your Soylent.
Oh
If you
yeah,
have like 20 million, you're gonna have like 2 million left.
good. Shit's, I don't know. There's just so much of it. It's so easy to come by. It's like, I don't know.
No, it is. You grind hard for like a few days. Like I had like 26 million. Now I have like 1 million. But I'll have 26 million or 30 million again next week.
See,
And I didn't even eat the food that gives you 30% more. Because you can make the food that gives you 30% more when you grind mobs.
Oh yeah, I can make some blues.
I would have had 40 million instead of 30 million.
What should I level up first?
You have to look at your skill bar. your K's first. Well, look at your K thing, like your skills that you have, and figure out which ones need it the most. Unless you know from your head. I always have to look.
Yeah, I kind of. Well, I know I was working basically from strongest attack to weakest attack. I think that's what I was doing. Like, that's maxed out. This is on its way. This is the next thing. Or this one for DPS. Gotta bring these. This is still blue. I gotta bring this one up, and I gotta bring this one up. Okay,
Looking
so
pretty good.
it's not terrible. Could be better, but for not swiping,
I'm not sure if you know, but some skills can make it rain or turn day into night.
what? The guy just say some skills can make what? Crazy.
What?
I think the vendor just started talking and freaked me out. I thought it was like a
person?
yeah, like one of those subscriptions or something, you know, where it like reads it out loud. Huh.
Don't forget to level your Q.
Yeah, this one.
The Q skill.
Yeah, it's classified as an active skill, right? It takes the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, still an active skill. Yeah, I probably should
That
level
one
that
helps
up.
you a lot.
I'm not sure if you know, but some
When
skills
you're the
can
tank,
make
you
it
use the
rain.
Q a shit ton.
It's in me. I can make any
That's
skill
true.
stronger.
Well, should I just split the difference? Oh, wait, I can turn these. No, I don't need green. I need blue.
I think it's different. It takes parchment, but yeah.
Yeah.
We make green ones first. And it makes you can make more of the blue and the purple ones. But look, it says when you make the, doesn't it? Or
I just-
no. Oh.
Do I have to pull this shit out of my storage for
No.
this to work? Okay.
No.
I just don't have any.
It's alright. Just make the blue and the purple ones. You need the blue ones more anyway still, right?
Yeah. But if I make all of these, I can't make these. They're the paper's shared. Should I just split the difference?
No, I don't know. Just make the blue ones. Don't you need those the most?
Right, but the paper is only good. So like I have 55 here and I have 55 here. If I split the difference, then I can make some of
Oh.
each, is what I'm trying to say.
Active and passive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't. That's why you have to look and see which ones you need the most. I honestly just, when I was doing it, I was just pumping like a skill, and then I'd go do the actives another time.
Right, right.
Cause I didn't like. But if you
Well-
go do the armor and the other things, you'll find it uses different shit, like not the same parchment.
Oh, yeah, to make the
Or,
growth
like
books.
the gems are different. Well, just figure out which ones you need the most, and then just pump those.
I don't need them all. I mean, passive skills are great because they're active all the time.
Yeah, but aren't they all purple already?
No,
What's the? Looks purple to me.
this is blue and this is blue. So this one needs a smidge, dude, a smidge.
I can't tell. I can only tell when I look at the upper one. Really.
Alright, so that's purple now. Let me just use what I got.
Oh my gosh. That was
Alright.
green?
It has blue.
Oh, oh, okay.
Okay, so I don't need. Probably need about 25. We'll start with 25 of these. Not 10. 25. Not 10. I'm typing too, man. Ash. And it goes to 10. The fuck? Oh. Oh, I'm on purple. That's why. Duh. Okay. Okay. Now go here. What do I need to spin this? 5?
5? Yeah, it goes to 6, and then yeah, it goes 6 is like it goes 5, and then 6 will be the max as it turns into purple 1.
Yeah.
Come on in. What can I do?
Oh, I had like a good one. Okay. So now.
Come on in. What can I help you with?
Oops, I didn't craft one. Nice. Okay, and now we come over to this section.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna pass out. Shit, I got shit to do in the morning, so.
Yeah, I do too. Probably keep this running for a little bit longer.
I meant to pass out like 4 hours ago, but I was just chilling.
It'd be like that.
Alright, brother, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, have a good one.
The greater the skill, the better the effects. Trust me on this.
Damn. Oh, it's 2 pumpkins, that's why. Durr. I still didn't do what I wanted to do.
The war's about to begin.
Need to drop my bag.
Goblins have big responsibilities. My customers should know that too.
Oh, I still didn't spend those.
Always prepare before war breaks out.
The war will begin soon. Good to see you. Have you decided what you'd like to make?
I could do... should buy those two. Or do I buy another Duke? And try to get that filled up, but I think maybe I could get this traded out. Yeah, let's try to get that traded out, and then we'll worry about Duke. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I needed both of those too. Yep, max health. Yes. To W.
Unfortunately, what's good for the body is bitter to the taste.
That is a W. Huge W right there, fans. Let's go. Shit, son.
Goodbye.
2750. I think I need max health now for that. And need traits for that. Traits for that. Can I make it the belt?
The war will begin. Glad you're here. I'll make you the best armor in all of Selene.
Alright, belt is an accessory.
Be careful not to. Welcome in.
Perception, mana regen. I don't really necessarily need that, but this is part of my build. So I need to make 2 more of these.
Or are you more interested in me than in the accessories?
let's try to craft. Wait, what did I have? I had. I'm still gonna do the belt.
More interested in me than in the accessories. See you later. The war will begin soon. Why don't you have a hearty meal together?
Now that it's raining,
Trust.
you
Goblins have big responsibilities. My customers should know that too.
Be careful not to lose anything while you're fighting out there. Your stuff may break if you're not careful. Welcome in!
So I need 15.
Or are you more interested in me than in the accessories?
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't fucking need collision resistance. Oh, that's so stupid.
Welcome in!
6. What do I need?
Looking for Jesper, the master of
7.
accessories?
4 more. Shit, son.
You're looking for Jesper, the master of accessories? You've got some pretty good price. I better fucking sell this piece of shit. It's cursed. Go ahead, take your time. You can do it better. Cheer up.
This piece of shit, son.
Oh, you have it halfway destroyed.
If I sell it, I can fucking just buy the trades.
Wow, good. Yes. Do you have enough materials?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I can just buy the trades, sell the damn belt. 1500. I could get my max health. I can get skill damage. Fuck that thing. It's cursed.
Oh, you have it halfway destroyed.
The amount of unluck. I lithographed that belt twice. And I got the same trait on it both times. Yeah, I lithographed it. No, I got a different trait. I got 2 unusable ones. But one was a great success. So now I can sell the belt for 1500 and just buy the traits. Fuck it. I don't know if it's worth all that, but I guess that's what we're doing. Now we should probably push our luck on this.
Glad you're here, friend. Guess you have pretty high standards when it comes to weapons.
Damn, 50? Can craft 4. Wait. Alternative item.
I wonder if you're capable of wielding Hanzo's weapons.
Wait, what do I need? I need 20? Holy shnikes. So... Five is 1. So I need 16.
I wonder if you're capable of wielding
Fucking
Hanzo's
tweaking. I thought the
weapons.
coffee pot was going off or something. Alright, how many do I need? I need 20 and I got 5, so I need 15. I need 15, 5, 35. What?
I wonder if you're capable of wielding Hanzo's weapons.
Oh. Wait, that only made 6? Specific.
I wonder if you're capable of wielding Hanzo's weapons.
I need that streamer luck. Wait, what? I can't lithograph it? Why can't I lithograph this weapon?
Please come again.
I don't understand. I can... This doesn't make any sense. Must have been a drop? I don't understand. It don't make no sense.
Anything else? Toy hall. So you've heard a Hanzo weapon can't be beat?
Okay, cool. Thanks. Feels good.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Be careful not to lose anything while you're fighting out.
Oh, so what do I do? Just trade extract? Because I can't do anything with it. It's gonna lithograph it and recraft.
Why don't you take a look around? I'm in a good mood today. Let's spend all
Fuck.
these coins. Don't stress out. Take your time.
Wild. It's wild. I can't lithograph it. Just don't know what else to do with it. Interesting. It's raining right now, and it's gonna turn into a conflict zone. Oh. I'll be right back.